Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first online N64 Perfect Dark tournament, as far as we know. So tonight we'll be having 6 contestants. We have Captain Lima, T Unit, David Scatter Warrior, Brandon Looney Tunes Fan 2000, Grassloo 00, and Adzian 3D. Now, given that this is the first N64 PD online tournament, there have been a few hiccups, but I'd like to first give a great big shout out to Grassloo 00 because he's been on behind the scenes testing everything from the newest RMGK update to the ROM to checking for desyncs and whatnot. And so just great big applause to him. So before we get started with the tournament itself, let's look over the rule set one last time, shall we? So, this tournament will be hosted on RMGK 095 with the Tournament Edition ROM. And remember to set overclock to 20 and counterfactor to 2. Evidently, that doesn't cause any desyncs, and it's the best settings, apparently, as far as we know. I will spectate via screen sharing on Discord, and hopefully Adzi will join in as well. Now, controller style 2.x is banned, as are any mouse and keyboard combos, as well as macros, turbo inputs, cheats. Of course, you're free to use any 1.x control style you like. Most popular is 1.2. And auto aim must be disabled, and player picklight highlights also must be unchecked. We don't want anyone having any unfair advantages in this tournament. Players will play until one person reaches 10 points. There is absolutely a 0 time limit. Suicides do count, and the count is -1. If both players reach 10 points at the same time, an additional 5-point overtime match will be played until a winner is declared. In the case of any desyncs, player scores will be immediately recorded, and play will resume on the same map and weapon set that was previously determined by the wheel. Alright, number 5. This one's important. There shouldn't be any spawn killing or dishonorable killing. This includes but is not limited to killing someone that's unarmed, following someone around and killing them the instant they pick up their first gun. Please give the other player a chance to react, turn around, shoot at you, etc. Like, for example, I don't want someone just like you pick up a weapon and the other person starts shooting you in the back. That's borderline. That's a gray area. But if someone has a weapon and they have their back turned to you, that's absolutely okay. Any other questions can be directed to me in the chat or through Discord. There are specified customized weapon sets for this tournament. Some of them may be primary function only, meaning you cannot use the secondary function on them. Dual wielding, of course, if it is in the base game, that's entirely acceptable. Failure to follow these rules may result in a warning, a forfeit, or an outright ban, or DQ. Breaking Rule 2 will result in an outright ban or DQ. Breaking Rules 5 or 6 will most likely result in a one-time warning. Afterwards, any other transgressions will result in a DQ or a forfeit. This is going to be a 1v1 elimination bracket tournament style, with round 1 being a best of 3, and semifinals and onwards being a best of 5. This is also important. Customizing your character's body or head will not be allowed. The following characters have been banned due to being too small or short: Mayan, any version of him; Elvis, any version of Elvis; Cassandra DeVries, the head stewardess, the stewardess, the steward, the negotiator, the secretary, the CI lab technician, simply the female ones. No, both of them, the male and the female ones. Joanna stewardess outfit, character and the Joanna Negotiator outfit character. And here we've got 6 nice custom weapon sets that align with, so in the base game, usually you have pistols as the first weapon set. Well, now that's been set to explosives, even though it'll still say pistols, and so on and so forth. So we've got the Slayer, the Rocket Launcher, the Devastator, the Super Dragon, the Dragon, and grenades. I'm gonna want to see some good explosive matches this game. Next, we've got semi-autos, which include the MagSec 4, the shotgun, the sniper rifle, the crossbow. This is important. You can only use the primary function on the crossbow. You can't use the secondary function because that's instant kill. The same thing goes for the Mauler. Primary function only. Then we've got a weapon set that is only using your hands, which includes the time mine, the remote mine, the grenade, and bombs, the knives, and proxy mines. I know Brandon's a huge fan of those proxy mines. Then we got the LTK weapon set, which is the Mauler, the crossbow, the DY357LX, the tranquilizer. These you are allowed to use secondary functions on. Now, for automatics, these are primary function only for the whole weapon set. And these have the CMP 150, the Dragon, the Cyclone, the Callisto NTG, the Super Dragon, and the RCP 120. Last but not least, we've got Headbanging, which rewards those who get headshots, and this includes the DY357 Magnum. Once again, the Callisto NTG from the last weapon set, but you can use the secondary function on that gun. The Phoenix, the Cyclone. Once again, the same idea as the Callisto NTG. You can use the secondary weapon set there. Sorry, secondary function on that gun. Next is the R33, and last but not least, the K7 Avenger. Not all maps have a 6th weapon slot in them, so not all these weapons may appear in all the maps. And for the maps, we've got Area 52, Base, Complex, Felicity, Fortress, the G5 Building, Grid, Pipes, Ravine, Sewers, Scatter, Temple, Villa, and Warehouse. The reason car park or ruins weren't included was because they're generally very disliked. Plus, the door and ruins make it so that it's really, it's just brings way too much of a disadvantage to the person. Like, you can't open doors without getting shot with explosives on that map, so that's why that one's not there. Now, since we just got the rules out of the way, let's go to the actual broadcast now, shall we? And let's get all this set up real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, guys. Looks like our round 1 players, Captain Lima and T Unit 33, are ready. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Let's capture that. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, guys, how does that look?
Looks good.
Alright, in just a few minutes, we're going to get started with round 1, Captain Lima versus T Unit 33. Whenever they're ready. Hold on, guys. Alright, guys. So now we have our first round one matchup. Captain Lima versus T Unit. So, in just a few minutes, we'll be having the first matchup. Oh, I need to move that. Okay. Captain Lima and T Unit, if you could guys please let me know who is player 1 and who is player 2. Just this chat. Just this screen share. Oh, guys, there's no customizing bodies or heads, please. So you cannot customize your character. Okay. Oh, and by the way, nothing will save since it's on RMGK. It'll just reset to the default new agent and whatnot. That is after it's closed, but it will save during while the emulator is running. Yep. Okay. Okay. Catlima's player 1. Okay. Let's fix that real quick. Date. All right. These guys are doing a practice round to test for any desyncs first. And then we'll spin the wheels. Alright, so these guys are just getting warmed up. Whenever you guys feel that you've warmed up enough, you can then they can just exit and we'll spin the wheels. Hold on, guys. Alright, guys. We'll be using Captain Lima's Twitch stream as the screen share. So, bear with me as I get that set up. Okay. Looks very good. Okay, now press play. Okay, guys, how does that look? Come on, guys, this is just a warm-up. This isn't a tournament match yet. guys are ready. So please put limit to no limit on time if you haven't already. Yeah, if you could check no auto aim, yep, no player highlight, no pickup highlight. And make sure those two are off. Okay, good. Right. You guys get the control settings, characters. Everything ready? Alright, let's spin the wheel. Where will we be going to? We will be going to... It's our first map. Grid. And the weapon set's going to be... Wait a minute, sorry. Wrong weapon set. Hold on. Weapon set wheel. Okay, what's going on? Correct. Yeah. What? Okay, hold on, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yeah, I don't know why I was doing that. Fresh. Alright, here we go. The weapon set's going to be... automatics. Sorry, no, the area... The area is actually grid. Which weapon set is automatics? It's... Hold on, scroll... So, okay. Pick, heavy. I believe that's automatics. That's automatic. That was what? Should be the second one. Okay, I mean it should be the second one. Let me check real quick. So many automatics. Okay. Okay. Go back. Okay. Hold on, guys. Alright. Now, whenever they're ready. This will be round 1. Captain Lima versus T-Unit 33. Oh, remember to put... Right, whenever they're ready. Alright, let's see what we're gonna get here. Once again, we've got Captain Lima versus T-Unit 33 on the Semi-Automatics weapon set. Now remember, this is normal, so there's no one shot, one kill, and there's also no shield. So, I can imagine there's going to be a lot of charging and reloading. Sticking with the sniper rifle, T-Unit using the shotgun, great at close range here on grid. Not so much else. Get farther away. Alright, they are literally right above each other. Alright, they're freaking out now. Captain Lima switching back to the sniper. T-Unit sticking with... Oh! T-Unit switching to the sniper. Good shot from Captain Lima. T-Unit returns fire. Yeah, Lee's in Perfect Dark aren't as nearly as good as Indigo and that, but they still work. And remember, it is a first to 10. Ooh! One for Captain Lima with the crossbow. Excellent shot. Lim in the elevator. Alright, Lim is out. 2 units sticking to hallways. Alright, 2 units out. Captain Lim is hiding behind that pillar. Who are gonna meet? Oh, they're here! Captain Lima gets a few shots. Nice shot. Steady fire there. The Mauler by T unit. Alright, Lim's got the sniper again. Sorry. What can do here? He's close to and he gets it! Those dual maulers. Sorry about the drop in increase quality, guys. Yeah, that's Twitch, and I'm just blocking their ads using an ad blocker, so it's gonna be around for like a few minutes, and then it'll go back to what it was. So hopefully not too bad for the longest. And he gets it. What a great kill by T unit 33. He has a weapon, so you can. Okay, T unit with a shot on Lima. What's next in store for us? DT using some more Mauler shots there. Good. There's nothing that says you can't shoot an opponent that's run out of ammo, so good timing on that by T unit. Right? 1-4, T unit in the lead. Let's see if he can bring it home. Definitely with the shotgun. Absolutely deadly it. Range. Closer to T. Oh, it's a great shot on T. Almost hits him in the head with the shotgun. What a kill from Captain Lima. Another headshot Captain Lima. Almost nearly takes T-Unit out, and he does it anyway. What another fantastic kill from Captain Lima. Really showing off his shotgun skills here in Grid. Okay, the two are right above each other. It's now 3-4. T-Unit still in the lead. Captain Lima quickly catching up though. Getting him with that Mauler. Good kills by T-Unit. Okay, Captain Lima also has a Mauler. And Captain Lima clutches that 4th kill out. Alright, roles are reversed. Now Lima has the dual Maulers and T-Unit has the shotgun. Both taking serious damage. Lima's for those that don't know, you do not get any of less than 1 second. And Captain Lima ties it up 5-5. Alright, T-Unit with the sniper rifle. Switches back to the Mauler. Getting that kill with the single Mauler. Or Lima had dual Maulers. Very, very tough. Lima now has a max knock. Is that an elevator? Alright, they're about to be face to face as soon as those doors get opened. Captain Lima just wait for that door to be open. Oh, T-Unit gets the kill. what a fantastic outcome.
We are playing online. We're using a RMG emulator.
With the shotgun again. Neither one to commit. Oh, Captain Lima with the shotgun. Oh, and he ties it up, 7-7. This is a really hype match between the brothers. Place your bets, people. Who's going to take it home? Ooh, that crossbow does damage to a player's vision. But Captain Lima gets the kill. 8-7. Alright, T-Unit ties it up, 8-8. Oh, I'm reloading with the crossbow. Okay. Yeah, if you run out of ammo, you don't have to wait for them to get ammo. Oh, the door's now open. Captain Lima waiting in ambush. Another player wants to make a move. Alright, they both got dual maulers now. Ooh! T-Unit gets Captain Lima while he's crouching. He only needs one more kill to win this round. To win this set. Sorry, game. What am I saying? Lima down to his last life from this game. But still best of 3, so anything's possible. Alright, T-Unit in the elevator. T-Unit playing some mind games. Ooh, not that smart play by T-Unit. Lima holding a very tight ankle with the shotgun. T-Unit, you just a few more shots. Captain Lima needs 2. Oh! Unit seals game 1. To Mauler. Great job, T-Unit. He's up 1-0 in this best of 3. Alright. We'll get the wheel back. Where are we going this time? We are going to base. And the weapon set shall be ooh, LTK. Okay, so hold on 1 second, guys. I'll direct them how. Alright, whenever they're ready. Alright, got Captain Lima versus T-Unit 33. This is match 2. And just a reminder, you are allowed to use secondary fire for this weapon set. So this will be interesting, since all these weapons do a lot of damage. T-Unit with a quick first kill with the Callisto. He's up 1-0 in the lead. Alright, T-Unit, you can't shoot someone until they have a weapon. But thankfully, since no hits connected, it doesn't count. Ooh, T-Unit with another kill. Captain Lima is up 2-0 this game. T-Unit trying to close this series out, while Captain Lima trying to force a game 3 here. Ooh, Captain Lima with a great K7 kill. Absolutely phenomenal. That weapon does huge damage. Everything alright? Alright. Ooh, Lima, you gotta wait for him to get a weapon. Lima. Okay, now you Cyclone, the K7. Alright, we're gonna be face to face in this room or not. Captain Lima trying to find another weapon, maybe? Yes, that's what it looked like. Alright, T-unit just outside. Now using the AR-34. Wall. Ooh, nice kill from T-unit. He's up 3-1 in this game. Alright. Captain Lima, keeping it close. 2-3. He's got the Callisto. Lima trying to force a game 3. T-unit trying to just close this set out. Okay, so the Raven's will be... Ooh, yes. T-unit hits him, just not enough to finish Lima off. Let's see what is next for these two players. Captain Lima using the ladder. Ooh, gets taken out by T-unit there. It's 4 for T-unit now. Gets his 5th kill. He only needs 5 more kills to eliminate Captain Lima. Both reloading. Teammate backing it up. And Captain Lima gets his 3rd kill. Great rush there by Lima. Alright, both now have the Callistos. Oh, Captain Lima takes him out quickly. 4-5, Lima's catching up now. Alright, T-unit again with the Cyclone. And these guys will meet face to face around this corner. Oh, Captain Lima ties it up. Might be a game 3, guys. Okay, Lima, you have to wait for T-unit to get a weapon first. You cannot shoot him. Okay. Both guns are now in play. The Callisto versus the Phoenix. Ooh. That Callisto secondary fire do some serious damage. Oh, T-Unit gets a great kill with the Phoenix. Slow on health, so this will be another close game, guys. It's now 5-6. T-Unit in the lead. As soon as I say that, Captain Lima ties it up 6-6. Incredible match from both players so far. Okay, T-Unit's got a Magnum. Captain Lima's got the Callisto. Ooh! Clutch kill by Captain Lima, tanking those Phoenix explosive shells. Barely holding on for dear life as he gets his 7th kill. And yes, you may do the meme 6-7 or 7-6. And T-Unit ties it up 7-7. This is such a great match, guys, especially for round 1. Alright, Lima's got the Phoenix. T-Unit switching back to Phoenix. Ooh. That door's open. Who's gonna rush? Alright. T-Unit with his 8th kill. He only needs 2 more to eliminate Captain Lima and move on. T-Unit, you can't shoot him until he has a weapon. Okay, thank you. Okay, he's got a weapon. You can now shoot him. Don't know what he's doing. Ah, he was searching for the Callisto. Okay. Now we have Callisto versus Callisto. Lima gets his 9th kill. He only needs 1 more to eliminate Captain Lima. Alright, Captain Lima has a weapon. Captain Lima on his last tournament life here in base. Remember, you guys can use the disarm feature if you want to. Oh, T-Unit takes the W and will be moving on to the semifinals. Great games, both of y'all. Fantastic, intense matches. And with that,
all right, T-Unit, have fun with Grassloo.
Yep.
Good game.
let's check out the bracket one more time.
Game.
Let's check out the bracket one more time.
Game.
Oh my god. Let's see here. All right, with that W, Cap T-Unit 33 moves on to semifinals versus Grassloo 00. No, there have been technical difficulties from David Scudder Warrior and Brandon Looney Tunes fan. So I'm going to check on that real quick. So we're going to take a brief break. And thank you guys for watching so far. And we'll be right back. Alright, guys, due to unforeseen circumstances, David Scudder Warrior had to go for an emergency, so Brandon Looney Tunes fan will be advancing to face Adzi M3D in semifinals. Alright, we can now have Grassloo 00 and T Unit 33 as the next match. That would be great. Until then, we'll be on standby. Grassley Double O versus T-Unit. Have Grassley Double O, a veteran FPS player. This is T-Unit 33. This is the semifinals, so it will be a best of 5. Now, where will we be going for this semifinal match? We will be going to Seaward. And we will have the spicy explosives weapon set. Alright. So it is the pistol weapon set. Now, whenever they're ready. Again, this is the semi-final round of Grassley Double O versus T-Unit 33. Grassley with a beautiful rocket launcher kill. So 1-0. Such a treat to see Larry Duck online play after 26 years since the game's been released. True online play. It's such a treat. Great, Grassley has the slave. It's going to use that secondary function. Lima Oh, takes out Wingman. Grassley's up 4-0 now. He's really showing his dominance. Here are the Seavers. Up 5-0. Could this be the first shutout of the tournament? Alright, Grassley switching back to Slayer. Using that guided missile. Chasing T-Unit. And he narrowly misses him. Alright, he's using another guided missile. Oh, it hits him right head on in the front. Beautiful kill. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, he's out hunting with that missile again. Alright. Oh! Hits himself. Ouch. No, 5-0. Just as a reminder, yes, you can use the disarm function and the punch function too. Great kill, Grassley, it's up 6-0. Takes out T-Unit while he's using that remote rocket. Smart move. He's up 7-0. That's saying, I don't need the Devastator. I don't need the rocket. Looking to go with the fly-by-wire rocket again. Ooh, barely misses T-Unit. And kills T-Unit? Hold on. Okay. It should be... the score should be 7. Assuming that was... Ooh, nice angle. Ooh, Grassley gets him with the Super Dragon grenade launcher. He's up 8-0. He only needs 2 more kills to get game 1. He really likes that remote rocket. Alright, he's out hunting. Such a great kill with the Slayer with its slow rocket speed by Grassley, double O. gonna go out in style with a proxy pinball? Oh wow. Alright, now disconnect. Setting caps in here. It does connect the T-Unit. That's 10 for Graz. Even though he had 2 suicides. Game 1 goes to Grassy 00. A complete shutout. Game 2. Where are we going? We are going to Villa. And I think that's going to an interesting one. In the hand, which has mostly mines that you control, with no actual projectile weapons, other than the knives. Yes, it is that. Whenever they're ready. Alright, this is Grassloo 00 versus T-Unit 33, Game 2. Alright, Grassloo has time mines, T-Unit has remote mines. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, there's proxies on this map. This might be a long match then. That unfortunately was a suicide. -1 T-Unit. Spicy here. No conventional weapons, yet things are still spicy. It's great to see. Hey, I'm right welcome. Great kill by Grassloo. Even though he gets some of his health off there in the crossfire. He's up -1. Great, T-Unit searching for a weapon. Alright, he gets remote mines. Was that another suicide? Yes, it was. So it's -2 for T-Unit now. That's 2 for Graz. Getting a great quick kill with those remote mines. Playing very on. See it. Ooh, Graz almost dead, but he gets his third kill and clutches it out. Graz point. It's a little bit of teamwork help. This is proxy inbounds. It's impossible to see and very scary. Alright, Graz waiting for team. Them both placing proxy mines over the map. Alright, Graz gets T unit with a proxy. That's one more kill to Graz. It gets a kill. There's inbound. Oh. Seems like it was Graz. Sorry about that. Back. With 4 now. Alright, Graz with a knife. Let's see what he can do with the knife. Oh, throwing knives. That's 1 hit. 2 hits. Graz gets his 5th kill. Oh, what a nice quick kill from Graz with the remote mine. Not letting T-Unit do anything there. He's up 6, -2. Disarm him. Gets one of those knives. Oh, Graz says enough of this. I'm throwing some real mines in there at you. And gets his 7th kill. A double kill with remote mines. Nice work, guys. The unit should be on -1 now. Well, Graz is on. Watch out. Graz makes 2 units feel the fury of the inbound. Trying to snipe him with a knife. Ooh, almost hits him. He's with a knife slash. Graz is up 9, -1. Matt's 2. Sorry, game. Graz is madly attacking the unit. Ooh, he gets another disarm. and he ends it with a proxy pinball in style. Oh. What? Hold on. You guys took a screenshot of it? Oh, okay, now I understand. Okay. Alright. Graz means game 2, 5. Make those shutouts. Alright, we're on game 3 now. We'll be going to... sorry about that. -1. Alright, Sketter. Ooh, barely. God dang it. Such a great episode. Alright, guys, I believe it's... Yes, it's that one. Alright. Whenever they're ready now. Phoenixes. So Magnum, Team Cyclone. Backing it up in reverse. And that oh, Grass catches team reloading. What a great kill from Grass double O. Spot. Grass has got both accents covered. Let's see if we can get out. Smart like that. Force T unit out of that. Grass takes him out anyway. That's 2-0 for Grass. Alright. Cycle. Are we going to see some maximum discharge? Or is this going to use it as the primary cover? Oh, such a great kill from Grass. 7-3, nothing. Graz almost takes him out with that K7. Got 11 bullets left. Ooh, G-Unit is in one. Graz is one shot away from being. G-Unit is two. Graz trying to beat him. And he baits him. Graz with 5 now. A dual cycle. A very scary combination. Unit with the K7. Oh, that's long. T-Unit gets his first kill. The K7 Avenger. Nice kill by Graz. Containing T-Unit there. And takes down T-Unit. What a great kill. And using the scope of all things. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Massive kudos to Grassy. He does what he does. Alright, Grassy pulls back. He does now. Unit with the dragons anyways. That's 8-1. To eliminate T-Unit. Ooh, 9 for Graz. Just needs one more kill to eliminate T-Unit 33. Oh! What? Okay. Alright, we're back in this with Graz having 9, T-Unit having 1. Graz only needs 1 kill to win. T-Unit needs 9. T-Unit searching for a weapon. Force the game for the 9-0. I would love to see that. I think we all would. Grassley parking there with the RM. Unit approaching. Unit backing along. red zone. Grasu takes T-Unit down. The 10-1 game. Great games by both teams. That W, Grasu 00, will be moving on to the finals. Now, we need some time to get the next match set up, so it'll be a bit, guys, but we'll get it done. So, be right back. And we'll let you guys know when we're about to start again. All right, guys. Due to factors out of our control, we will be picking this up tomorrow at 7 EST, same time as today. And we will most likely do the, hold on, let me pull the bracket up again. The David Scudder Warrior versus Brandon Looney Tunes Fan 2000. And the winner of that versus Adzi in 3D. And the winner of that semifinal match versus Grassloo Double O in the finals. Once again, I'm super sorry about this. There's been so many technical difficulties. And thank you so much for bearing with me, you guys. All right. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys at 7 EST EDT tomorrow to pick this tournament back up. All right. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.